So this is something I'm going to bring up now. We'll probably bring it up more in the future. But as a YouTuber, and Ian, you're technically a YouTuber now too, since you're on YouTube. We are old hat in terms of the video game sort of universe, or I guess genre, if you want to call it, or vertical, the video game vertical for the marketing talk.
I'm 3.2 decades old.
Because at PAX East and talking to a pretty big female Twitch, what do they call them? Twitch streamers, tweakers. So I think they're called streamers.
They're just called streamers.
I think they're called. They now have careers. I mean, you talk about people get on me for looking down upon it, and sometimes a humorous way about Let's Plays, but people that are making livings on Twitch aren't even Let's Players because they're not making videos. They are just literally streaming themselves playing a game.
Right.
But this is now really big for like the either early 20s and before crowd. I mean, South Park did an episode about PewDiePie and Let's Plays, but this is even more potent than that because this is streaming. This is totally disconnected from YouTube. So now you have people on Twitch that have huge followings, 80,000, 100,000, 200,000 more. That this isn't like having 200,000 YouTube subscribers, where if you have 200,000 YouTube subscribers, you put out a video, yeah, maybe you'll have 40,000, 50,000, 80,000. 200,000 people, when you go and say, I'm playing a game online, they'll get alerted that you're going to be on, and you'll get a huge chunk of those 200,000 come on and watch you play.
Right. I mean, I see it all the time on my Twitter feed.
That's a lot of ad revenue through Twitch, which, by the way, we should hopefully get partnered, or I should look into that for the podcast. But it's a lot of ad revenue. But it's also sponsorships, because now these companies realize that, hey, this is like having a billboard and you have 100,000 people looking at this billboard. With Wirecast and what was it? Cam Twist and XSplit. There's free ones out there. These people use even without the expensive ones. You can put your own graphics and logos, put your sponsorship information, and so you're getting paid for sponsorships. You're getting paid for, subscribers on Twitch are people that pay to be a subscriber. Followers are like subscribers on YouTube, where it's free. There's a lot of money here, and it's interesting because this YouTuber, I asked her,
YouTuber or Twitch?
Excuse me, this Twitch person, because they have a YouTube channel too,
right.
And I asked you, you have this YouTube channel, why don't you upload videos? And they basically said, it's honestly not worth my time to edit videos and upload them, because that's wasting the time I could be online streaming, making money while I stream through ads, getting more subscribers who are paying for that, and then all the attention from that, and then attention from potential sponsors. It's just not worth it for YouTube. What the fuck is, like, what is YouTube going to do for me? It's a totally different world. I'm not going to say that YouTube's going to go the way of the dodo, because there's other things that you can do that do it. But for at least for gaming, it's a danger that that could be sort of the, why bother even editing a Let's Play when just have people watch me do it, and if they miss it today, hell, I'll be on later tonight or tomorrow, and they'll come back, because it's no time for me to click a button and start playing versus the hours and hours to edit and upload a Let's Play.
To me, and I don't even mean this in a bad way, I don't think YouTube is going to go the way of the dodo, because
for the gaming vertical.
I don't think it will either, because it's two separate things. Mm-hmm. You go to YouTube, and hopefully you're getting well-edited, prepackaged shows.
Sure.
I feel like Twitch preys on this voyeuristic tendency of people. Things are live. Mm-hmm. There are no retakes, and you're not just watching a person playing a game. You're watching the person get up and go get a snack. You learn what they eat. You learn their preferences. You see certain things in their living room. There's a connection, because there is no editing, I think, on Twitch, that leaves that attracts a different type of person.
Well, plus that's the ultimate fan interaction. We talked about interaction before, but that's literally, you are talking back and forth with this person. That's
right. Huge, there's absolutely zero barrier and zero way. I mean, unless the person on Twitch is flat out ignoring you, there's no way for that person to even be like, "Hey, I didn't see your comment." There's no wall.
Sure. So, I think it's only a danger to the Let's Play video in terms of the video game genre, because there are people that stream live and then cut it up. But for people that want just to go at it alone with Twitch and say, screw YouTube, people are doing that. You now have these huge just Twitch people that have some, I think the biggest one has over 1 million on Twitch, and that's when you have 1 million people that saying I'm playing video games now. That's not just saying you're going to get 10,000. You might get 100 or 200,000
Right.
at one time watching you play whenever you're there. That's insane to think about.
Sure.
Absolutely insane. The one thing I will say though is if you're on Twitch and trying to make a career out of it, be careful just because when you're just playing video games and streaming it, that's a lot less transferable skills versus at least creating content on YouTube in terms of editing, writing, effects, things like that. On Twitch, you're really just, you're a game player, and then I guess you're marketing yourself, and that's really it.
You're marketing your personality, but you're not learning the skills that you could use elsewhere in video production.
Sure.